How's it going, guys? My name is Jake Fogg and welcome back to episode number 37 of my Cricket 19 career mode. Once again we're playing the Southern Redbacks, is it, I believe? But I think we're at home this time whereas we were away last time. I'm going to do this episode slightly differently in the sense that I'm going to put the full game into this episode. So I'm going to put both batting innings, both bowling innings in. So this could end up being a bumper episode. It might end up being not very long, but if it does end up being like mega long, I probably will try and edit it down a little bit more, you know, not try and not show quite as much run scoring, quite as many balls bowled, because it could end up being an hour. I think I've done a half an hour episode which was half of a game, so if we get the same kind of thing all the way through, it's going to end up being well, it could end up being an hour long. But if you are excited for the video, be sure to drop a like down below. Aiming for 20 likes on this video once again. So if you're excited for this bumper episode, leave a like on the video now. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy what you see, like what you see, subscribe, turn on those notification bells if you've not already, so you never miss an upload of mine. And let's get into this video, or let's get into this game now at the, is it at the MCG, I believe? I'm not sure. I've slightly changed it, so with regards to my lineup, it's not a massive difference, but my opening bowlers before were Rimington and Reed, but I've gone with Holland and Boyd as the opening bowlers today, just because they're a bit better, to be honest. Rimington and Reed aren't very good, but we don't really have anyone else to actually bring in. So this is the lineup. As you can see, it's the exact same lineup. So Short, Harris, Bukowski, Smith, myself, Gotch, Maxwell, Holland, Boyd, Rimington and Reed. But Holland and Boyd are going to be my two opening bowlers as opposed to Rimington and Reed. Hopefully take a few more early wickets than we have been recently. But let's get into this game straight away. Right, here we are into the game. Victoria versus Southern Redbacks. First class Sheffield Shield match at the MCG. As you can see there, lineup. I've already talked through it. So let's get into this now. Get into the toss. I don't believe I'll be choosing, as I am the home captain as opposed to the away captain. Yeah. Southern Redbacks have called heads, so they've obviously not been watching me, as tails never fails. And as you can see, it's going to be oh, it's heads. Oh, that's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Southern Redbacks won the toss. What they're going to do? Day one, hard standard pitch. And they're going to put us into bat. Not surprising, really. Not surprising. Right. Ooh, oh. I was about to get excited by the opening standard. It ended up being 20. But we're actually coming in on a decent score for once. 134 for 3. Not too shabby at all. It's already a positive start. I'm not in after 10 overs when we've only got 30 or 40 runs. Let's see. Matthew Short got a nice 70. Only 4 for Harris. Bukowski got himself a run out on 31. And Steve Smith is 25 not out of 43 balls. Opening bowler. Jay Many, right arm median. 79 rated. Let's put him under a little bit of pressure early on. First ball. Pulled away. Just got to take the one there. Didn't quite time it as I'd like to, but not too bad, not too bad. Oh, here comes Adam Zampa. There's a few leggies coming down. See what I can do. First ball against him. Nice and straight, we'll just defend it away. Needs to be wary of the bat pad, or the bat foot is what I'm trying to say, as we've seen in a few episodes recently. That man close in hadn't ducked out of the way of that. Don't think that was too far from being caught. Let's actually see how close that went to him. Oh, it would have been a pretty good take if he'd managed to react and get that. But we do get the single from it. Come along nicely, 3 off 6. Good stuff, good start. And Steve Smith's still in as well. Also, if you are still watching the video at this point, I want you to leave a comment down below. I just want to kind of know if there's any other series that you'd quite like to see me do other than career mode. Maybe some kind of tutorials on some stuff. I'm not sure if I'm the best person to give tutorials. Maybe some tournaments such as the Big Bash. Maybe the 100 when that comes around. I'm tempted to do a series about that because I think it'll be quite interesting to see how it plays out. I don't know if there's a rule set already in the game, or if you can make a custom one, or if it's even going to be possible, because obviously it's a very different kind of game of cricket. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below if there's anything you'd like to see me do other than just career mode. Kind of mix it up a little bit. And that's going to be a 1 to the man out deep to finish off the over, and we do steal the strike. Taken, oh, that was a nice throw straight onto the stumps. Taking away the maiden over from Zampa. Sorry, fella. It has really been a very sensible start from me here. Only just the 7 runs from the 18 balls faced. You know, a lot of blocked shots. You know, a lot of good bowling, to be fair, coming in from the AI, which I'm not used to. Normally, it's a little bit wild and not particularly great, but it's been really solid so far, and I need to be careful with that shot because that is actually what got me out last time. So need to tone that down a little bit, or just keep an eye on the field if there's a man in kind of at point, backwards point. But that one, another short ball, pulled away, not going to take one for the fielder's arm. That was a good arm. Right decision, I think. Didn't want to run myself or Steve Smith out. That would have been absolutely disastrous. Ooh, Zampa coming round the wicket now. This is interesting. And it's very wide. That's not a great shot, unfortunately, but we are going to get the single out of it. Oh, Steve Smith's fallen. Gotch's in down at the other end. Just going to leave that one. I wonder if Steve Smith, did he get to his 50? I'm going to have a guess at no. I've just gone off it there. No, out for 46 off 74 balls, so 164 for 4. We've definitely been in worse positions, but our tail, well, mid to lower order in general, isn't that good. So we need to be careful here and make sure that we do stay in, but also keep the runs ticking at a decent pace. Ooh, that's a nice little glance, but the fielder just gets round to it. If he wasn't quite quick enough off the mark, or he'd just been a little bit wider of him, that would have flown to the boundary for 4, but it is just going to be a single. I don't think we've hit anything other than a single here, but this gap over here is quite enticing. But he actually bowls it nice outside, nice line outside the off stump. And that gap has very quickly closed up, but not many fielders out on a leg side, so anything a little bit leggy needs to go over in that direction. And as I say that, man in close, bowls it on my legs. It was probably a little bit offy, but it was straight enough that I was able to kind of step across and just glance it kind of square away for 4, and that's our first boundary, and actually I believe our first runs that scored more than 1, so that's nice. Get back, bloody hell, what's he doing? Good job the bowler went a little bit quicker on that, otherwise Gotch could have been quite easily run out there. And I've gone a little bit more aggressive there. It's not timed particularly well, but there's no one out deep. So it's a fairly risk-free shot, and it is just going to creep over the boundary for another 4. Very good stuff. Whoa, look at that from Gotch, 1 from 19. That's what we like to see, just holding up the other end. Keeping me, well, not keeping me off strike, but allowing me to kind of do my thing. Just leave that ball, because there's no point chasing after it, especially with this field kind of close in. Just behind the bat on the offside, but that one I'm going to go for, but I was definitely a little bit early on that one. Unfortunately, it wasn't a great ball, but I had quite a decent bit of swing on it. Once again, we've got this really big gap down the leg side, so hopefully that's something that we can exploit. Oh my goodness, he is a lot quicker than I thought he was. Bloody hell, that was very late. Said it came through at 82, but it felt faster than 82, that's for sure. And that's full, it's wide. Just got to go for that. I'm confident in my timing there, and as you can see, it's just flown. Hit it kind of on the half volley. It's just flown over the man in the covers, and it's just raced away for 4. No doubt that where that was going. Gotcha's kind of fired on a little bit. He's basically faced a full 2 overs since I last but in fact more than that. He was on 9. No, yeah, 1 over, 2 overs, sorry, and he's gone from 1 run to 12 runs, so that's nice. At least he's keeping the scoring going when I'm not at the crease. But Zampa's back on to bowl, bowling some decent balls, so nice and defensive. And I don't know why the keeper's gone for that, and he's just thrown it to no one. Okay, probably some overthrows there. Oh, it's perfect, well timed in that gap. Is it just going to creep over the boundary? It's going to be a close one. 2 men going for it. Oh, that was tight. That was tight. Unlucky fella. It's brutal that. He's run all that way. And he's not been able to stop it going for 4. As we moved on to 26 now. Off of, how many balls was that? 40, 41, 42 balls now?
Good ball.
So, coming along very, very nicely. And the wickets have yet to tumble, which is always positive. Oh, and as I was talking about the wickets not tumbling, Gotcha's gone, and Maxwell's come in and smashed a 4 off of his first ball, which is always nice. And that shot has gone a lot better than I was expecting it to. 4 runs. So a little bit of time will have passed in this game since I was last with you. I think I was probably on about 32 runs last time. And yeah, it's been coming along well. Been scoring runs at a decent rate. That 4 does now actually put me onto 44, I believe. Yeah, 44 off 62 balls. Maxwell is 18 off 22. Really sort of going for it, a little bit of a one-day innings from him rather than a Sheffield Shield first class, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're 229 for 5 off 61.4 overs, and I'm feeling, dare I say it, oh god, I felt a little bit late on that. I'm feeling fairly confident as the keeper runs half the length of the wicket to pick it up. But yeah, we've not, so far, touch wood, we've not collapsed too badly, but we've already got a decent score on the board. I'm pretty happy with where we are at this point in the game. This is probably the best situation that we've been in a long time, probably since I've been here actually, batting wise. So yeah, very, very happy with where we're going, and we're getting on towards our 50. There's a left armour coming on to bowl here, coming round the wicket. It's an interesting choice. Let's see whereabouts he pitches it up. Ooh.
Swing and a miss.
Short. I kind of thought with that left arm round it was going to travel. It was going to go a little bit more leggy than it did, but ultimately poor choice of shot from in there. That's kind of what I was expecting. As you can see there, it pitched kind of outside off, but when I actually connected with it, it was going well down the leg side. Moves on to 45 now off 69 balls. That 50 is getting ever closer. That was a dreadful choice of shot. Oh god, I'm flapping a little bit here. My confidence is nice and high though, which is good. It's been a proper captain's innings so far. Is that? Again, I need to kind of sort out what I'm doing with these short balls because my shot choice for them has been very, very poor. And then I'll just go back to a nice defensive shot for that one. No messing about. On to 46 now. A boundary of any type will see us get to that 50, which will be nice after the way it's gone in the last few games. It's not been great. So it'll be nice to kind of get a 50, build my confidence right back up. Oh my goodness, that was a fantastic ball. Swing, jag, had everything. Is that going to be the one? I think it is. Oh, it's not quite, is it? I thought that was going to go all the way. But I will just take the 2. Moved on to 48. I really thought that was it. I thought that had beaten the field. It was going to race away, but it just seemed to slow up a little bit in the outfield, and unfortunately, no half century yet. And that's a dreadful ball. And what a way that is to bring up the 50. That's cleared the side screen.
And that's the half century.
Ooh, he's gone for the Yorker. It was just a little bit too full, and we didn't really get to celebrate that. But let's just have a little look at that. Bowled it straight, full, too full that I can middle it, and then that's just gone. It's gone a long way. It's gone high. It's gone far, and that's a very strange camera angle. As you can see there, cleared the side screen with ease, and it's well, we've lost the ball now, but what a way to bring up my 50. It would have been nice to see me celebrate it a little bit more, but whew, some good stuff. And then we followed it up with a 4. Looks like we have. That's going to just trickle over the boundary again, slowed up in the outfield, but look at that. There's my like wagon wheel. it's been fairly well rounded, I suppose. A lot of singles in there, nice sensible sort of batting, and what a way to bring up the 50. A 6, literally straight back over the bowler's head, down the ground, and thank you and good night. Zampa's back on, he's going round the wicket again, but he's got a little bit more of a leg-sided field this time. Just gonna clip it over there and take the single. Oof, that is a fantastic shot. Went for a an aggressive ground stroke there, and yeah, it's just 2 straight. Not very many men out on that down that leg side, and that's just raced away for 4. 63 off 83 balls with Maxwell on 27 at the other end, and that's aerial. But
what a brilliant shot.
Again, that's a good shot. We're really starting to kind of race away a little bit now. 261 for 5. We're on 67 off 84. Oh, that is huge. Is that going to be another 6?
Bowler sends it in,
has
and the batsman sends it straight
indeed
back again.
been another 6. Once again, he's gone for the Yorker. As you can see there, it's way too full, and it's just straight back over his head, and that has gone absolutely flying for 6. So this is how the scorecard's looking. Let's see, I'm 79 off 88, not out. So Gotch went for 12 off 36, and Maxwell's currently not out on 27 off 47. We're actually on an 80 partnership, is that, I believe? So yeah, last wicket fell 193 for 5 and was currently 273 for 5. So really nice partnership forming between me and Maxwell here. I mean, the majority of the runs have come from me, but yeah, it's looking good so far. So after bringing up my 50 in relatively sensible first class circumstances, you know, playing each ball on its merit. I mean, to be fair, there was a lot of good balls. We've absolutely raced on 87 out of 98. I'm sure it took us about 70 odd balls to actually get to the 50. So we're going along very quickly, and I'm out. Oh dear. Well, that's a disappointing way to end that innings. I just wasn't really concentrating there. I thought I could find that gap. To be fair, the fielder's covered a okay bit of distance, and he's taken that with one hand. That's just taking the mick, but 87 off 99 balls at a strike rate of 87.9. Nothing to be sniffed at, and we've left ourselves in a really, really good position here. Did we reach the... No, we didn't quite reach the 100 partnership, but Maxwell's going along still nice. He's hit his 100, and... well, we've not started off our bowling particularly great, but the wickets are starting to fall a little bit. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. So all of our good work appears to have been undone quite quickly by the Southern Redbacks, but at least we're still kind of still in with a shout here. Let's see, there's still 56 runs behind. Did we get that many? Oh, all out for 415. Maxwell actually went on to get 110 off 159 balls. Stolen the limelight away from me there a little bit. As you can see, I was out at 289 for 6, and the next wicket didn't fall until 367. So yeah, we actually we looked quite decent there. A lot of wickets. Is that 5? Yeah, 5 for many, plus a run out, and then 4 for Worrell. So he's been the danger man for them. And now Cooper is 66 not out, and Carey is 42 not out. Building a nice partnership here, so I need to try and break it. So here's hoping I can, and that was quite an aggressive shot to start it off. He didn't like that ball, so I'm feeling quietly confident here. And again, really late playing that one, so we might be able to do something here. Oh, how is that? That's got to be out. Looked absolutely plumb. There we go. No doubt about it. Oh, what a ball that was. And Alex Carey's gone bowled LB for 45. Goodbye, son, on your bike. Oh, let's have a little look at the big eye on that. And you know what that means. Let's just rock and roll that fella. Pitched pretty straight. Pitched in line. Came back. Impact in line, and going on to hit the top of middle and leg, since it was a left-handed batsman. That is a fantastic ball. Oh, we've made the breakthrough. We've broken the partnership. Fantastic captaincy bringing myself on. And now the new man into bowl is Winter, so let's see if we can get him nice and early. Oh no, that's his bat, not his pad. I'm not sure why I appealed that one. I think I was a little bit excited, just a little bit overexcited. Oof, that was a pretty thick leading edge there. Winter is not looking comfortable at all here, so let's hope we can capitalise on it. How's that? Yes, is that an LB or is it a cat? I think he edged that actually. Yeah, he's edged it. It's bounced off of his. He's edged it. It's bounced off of his pad. It's just popped up nicely for the keeper for the very over enthusiastic grab. And Nick Winter, he's gone for a duck. Is that 2 wickets in this over? I think it is, you know. That is indeed 2 wickets in this over, but let's just have a little look at the replay on that. He never looked comfortable. He's gone for it. He's kind of nicked it into his pad and it's bounced up, very unfortunately for him, very fortunately for me, and a nice easy grab for the keeper. And whoa, this is some good stuff. This is a fantastic over. Can we finish off the 2 wicket maiden as he edges it into his legs? And that, I believe, was a 2 wicket maiden. Oh my goodness. Right, Cooper, he's the big man that we need to get out now. He's on 72. Is that out? Is that another? Oh my god. Oh my, I actually don't know what's going on. This is unbelievable. Again, that's another one. I think he's defended it into his foot, has he? And it's just bounced up to the man in close, and he's taken the catch. And Tom Cooper is out for 72. This is unbelievable. Let's have a little. What actually happened here? So it's a decent ball. He's just gone to defend it. He's kind of, he's edged it down into his foot. Well, defended it down into his foot. Then it's actually popped back up off of his glove. Then the man in close has just come across and taken the catch. And that puts us 3 for 2 of 2.1. Oh my god, they don't know what to do. How's that? Is that? Oh my god. The golden duck, Joe Many. He's gone LB. He's gone LB, and I'm 4 for 4. I'm 4 for 4. Oh my goodness. That is an unbelievable ball. Let's just have a. Oh, it's just clipped his back leg. And the man's taken. I wasn't sure if it hit his bat or hit his pad, so let's have a look at the big eye again. Let's just rock and roll that fella. Let's see, it's pitched in line. It's come back. It might have just been going on to miss the stumps actually. Impact in line. Wicket umpire's call. So that's about as tight as they come, that, innit? Jesus. We're on a hat trick now. 4 for 4 off 2.2. Can we get the hat trick? No, we cannot. But oh my goodness, that is the greatest spell, the greatest little bit of bowling I've ever seen in my life. In about an over's worth of balls, I've got 3 wickets for no runs. I'm just going to keep doing it again. And he's... don't know what they're doing. Appeal that. There's not even a shout. Honestly, I might have to make this little spell of bowling its own separate video. Because this is... 4 wickets, sorry, not 3 wickets. That's absolutely incredible. Oh my god, if I can just get this final wicket now, then I just top it right off into the new day. Our 4th over, 4 for 5 off 3. This is incredible. Oh, he's hit that one away. Doom with a googly this time. Oh, looks like my little period of dominance is just about coming to a close, unfortunately. I was really enjoying that as well. Oh, that has got to be out. And that is going to be the 5th wicket. Oh my god. 5 wicket. I think that's my first ever 5 wicket haul on this game. 5 for 6 off 4.2. Oh my god, that is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna have to have a little look at that. Is there a way that I can look at, like, is there anything that I can look at that will kind of show me my balls one by one? I don't think it will, but you can see there they've gone from 363. So the first wicket fell at 363. Then the next one, and then the next one at 372, then 372 again, then 379. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. That is one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. That is absolutely ridiculous. And somehow, after coming on at like 363, 350, 360 odd for 5, we've gone into the second innings with a lead. Oh my god, I can't believe that. I'm genuinely like lost for words. And that would be a great way to end this episode, but I did say at the start I'm going to go all the way through. Don't be surprised if I upload this as a little separate video, because that was ridiculous. A little bit of luck in there, but oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. Let's see what our openers can do. Oh, that was pretty funky. See what our openers can do. If we can come in at a decent score. Okay. Really nice. Oh my goodness. 256 for 3. Right, let's have a look. Scorecard. So we're day 3 at the moment, getting towards the end of day 3 actually. Pekovsky's on 117. Steve Smith was out for 118. And we're on 263 now for 3. And this is looking promising. Oh, that is huge. What a way that is to start off the scoring here. High on confidence after that little spell of bowling, and it's shown straight away with that shot. It wasn't far off a 6, 1 bounce 4. Whew. Unlucky many. And again, that's going to be out. Well, I actually caught that really, really sweetly. And I've gone for the big pull, and he's has a good catch, to be fair. It's flying over his head, sending Seb Gotch. Thankfully, the rest of the team have done a little bit of a job, and all out for a decent score. Very, very nice score. And I think we're still going to be on day 3, are we? So let's just have a look at the scorecard. Oh no, we're on to morning of day 4 now. All out for 360. Probably gives us a lead of around 400-ish. So they've got a long way to go. Target of 379 for them. Let's see if we can continue on that fantastic bowling form from the last innings. It'll do well to replicate it. Do well to get anywhere near it, to be honest. Just going to switch these fields from very aggressive to aggressive, because it's probably a little bit over the top going very aggressive. I know we could do with the quick wickets, but they're just they're doing too well at kind of finding the gaps, because there's quite a lot of them, and as I say that, it's obviously not helped very much. Another little single for him. Not been able to do much in the first few overs with the ball. Only gone for 7 runs. Already gone for more runs than I did in the last one, and I also took 5 wickets. But no, these opening batsmen, they're just kind of playing each ball on its merit, getting a few singles and the odd 2 like that here and there. Weatherald's going on a lot quicker than McInerney. That sounds right. But yeah, just I've going bowling around the wicket here, trying to get some nice turn in. So he's gone a little bit aggressive there, but it's just going to go to the man over at mid-off. It's not really surprising me that they're kind of going a little bit aggressive, because is that down as a drop? Did it bounce before it went to him? Because that would have been an unbelievable take. I think, yeah, it bounced. But yeah, they've got a target of 397. They've got less than a day to get it. So it doesn't surprise me they're going a little bit aggressive, and thought they were going to sneak a single in there. So it's definitely tough conditions to bowl in, and it's definitely a little bit early to bring on a spinner. So I think after I've bowled this over, I am actually going to bring on one of the pace bowlers, probably bring the opener back on. I don't know why the game took them off in the first place, so it seemed a bit daft. But that is the end of this over, and when it comes round to my next over, I am going to make a change. Give a different bowler a little bit of a run out, because it seems a bit stupid having me bowling. Right, so next bowler, Holland. Should I get Holland on? He's only got 9% confidence. But is Steve Smith really an 85 rated bowler? No, I can't bring on Steve Smith, surely. Let's bring Holland back on. I've got to really, haven't I? I can't not. I don't know why he only got 2 overs to start with. So, and oh my god, we've absolutely torn through them there.
The right armour is coming.
Captaincy genius. 3 wickets for Holland. That can't have been far off being some form of hat trick, maybe? If he got 3, 4, 5, 3 for 1, 4 for a duck, and then 5 for a golden duck. He must have done them in pretty quick succession. So that is a genius bit of captaincy from me. However, McInerney is still in, but Alex Carey is the other man in. New man, so let's go at him, and it's looking like we may finally get our first win. And what an episode to do it in, eh? But I don't want to speak too soon, because it still could all go pear-shaped from here. I'm sure this McInerney was about 31 off 37 balls, but now he's 37 off 96. I've just noticed that. Or was it McInerney that was not? No, it was no, never mind. It was McInerney that was going. No, it was the other opening batsman that was on a ridiculous. Oh, not ridiculous, but was on a pretty much a runner ball total. Never mind. Just completely ignore what I said. I am an absolute moron. Do you know what I might do, actually? How many Remington's only had 4 overs. I'm actually going to bring on for the next over. I'm going to try and bring on Steve Smith, because he reckons he's an 85 rated bowler, so I might as well give him a little bit of a run out. I don't know if it'll definitely bring him on or not, but might as well see what he can do. See if he can come in and knock over some stumps, get a few wickets. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And rather than relying on me. Steve Smith did indeed come on, and he did not get any wickets. Shocking. He bowled. Went for 4 runs. Not bad, as it left him as the... I don't know, I'll check in a second. I wonder if it's going to leave him on for the next over, or whether the game will decide to take him off. Nope, still saying that Steve Smith's the next bowler, so I'll give him a few overs, see what he can do. See if he can come in and get a few wickets.
Good delivery there. That had the batsman
Would be
defending.
nice, as it looks like they're kind of just playing for the draw here. With the way that this McInerney's playing, 39 off 108 and Carey 16 off 35. But they've got a long way to go if they're going to see out the draw here. I'm sure they're going to have to get to about 100 overs faced, which I think at the rate it's going,
Nice delivery.
hopefully, we don't need to worry about it. Oh, what a ball that is. Oh my goodness. Let me just have another look at that. That has come in an absolute mile. Nice bit of drift. Turned an absolute corner. And look how close that was to taking out the stump. Or just, not taking it out, just clipping it. Not too far away from the bat either. That was unbelievable stuff. But this is the last ball of my, 9th over of this this innings, 5th over of the spell. So I think this probably is going to just be my last over. Has he taken that? Yes! Oh my god. We've made the breakthrough. Oh, what a grab that is. That's unbelievable. Oh my God. McKinney gone for 39. I was going to say I'm going to take myself off, but that was just... I can't leave it on a wicket, can I? I'm going to come back for one more. So unless I get a wicket in this over, I am definitely having this as my final over of this spell. I'm so glad that I got that wicket. They're 133 for 6 now. They've got a long way to go if they want to get themselves a win here. And I'm not really sure what's just happened there. Just put it down. But yeah, long way to go, and it's looking more and more likely that we are finally going to get our first win of the Sheffield Shield season. And there is the end of over number 6 of this spell.
Good afternoon to all those watching.
Another wicket to add to my 5 already for the game. We've got the Southern Redbacks at 134 for 6. Carey's in on 29 and Winter's in on 1. So it's looking good. It's looking promising. I think it's still Steve Smith bowling. He's not really done anything. The game's taken me off anyway, as I was going to do, and they are now 8 down. Carey's still in. He's hit his 50 and Many's in at the other end. Let's see if we can... And we've come straight in and got a wicket. Come on. Come on. He's just gone for me there. Top edged it. It's gone high. Keeper's reacted well. And he's taken it. And Alex Carey's just got his 50. And now he is out. Come on. Wicket number 2 of the innings. Wicket number 7 in the game. And they're down to 1 wicket remaining with over 200 runs to get the win. Let's see, how did the Steve Smith experiment go? Absolutely dreadfully. He went for 28 runs in 5 overs. Oh my goodness, and the economy of 5.6. I will not be bowling him again. Let's see if we can finish this off, clean up this game, as Worrell has just gone defensively. Short top spinner to finish off the over. Will the tail ender react to it? Oh, what a ball that is. I don't know what gap that's gone through, but whatever gap it was. Jesus. Oh, 1 wicket remaining for our first win, and I think we've got it. Yes. Holland's gone and got 6 wickets in that innings. It's almost putting me to shame. And we see that grab again. Win by 220 runs, and feels good to finally win, and I'm not even man of the match. Fuming, although Holland did take 9 wickets and I was never the top scorer, but Bukowski finished 179 not out in our second innings. I didn't even realise that. But yeah, let's just have a quick look through this scorecard. So 415 in our first innings. Of note, Short with 70, myself with 87, and Maxwell with 110. And then obviously, oh well, not obviously, but them, let's see, yeah, 5 for Many, 4 for Worrell. And then here, McKinney was so close, 99 runs, but he was out there. Weatherald also got his 50 with 55. Cooper got 72. And those last few wickets fell very quickly. What happened? Oh, that's right, I came on. Went 5 for 6 off 4.2 overs. Absolutely ridiculous. That's incredible. Second innings, Bukowski finished 179 not out, batting at 3. Steve Smith with 118. I only managed a 4, and it was a great 4 though. It was a great 4 wickets for them. Many actually got 6 that time round, so he's had a... how many wickets has he got? That's an 11 wicket game for Many. And to finish it off, Weatherald got 56. Well, good opening partnership. 39 for it wasn't even that good of a 72, but McKinney actually stayed in for ages. 39 for McKinney, 56 for Weatherald. So they looked set up nicely, and then look at that. 1 duck, golden duck 4. 51 for Carey, came for a little bit of a resurgence, and then 7-7-2, 0 not out. 16 for 2 off 11 for myself, and all round a great win. Oh, what a way to get our first win of the season, eh? So that is going to be the end of the episode. As you can see down here, we're now up into 5th with 1 win and 3 losses. Finally got our first win. Fantastic stuff. And our next game's a big one against the Queensland Bulls. Top of the Sheffield Shield at the moment, top of the division. I'm not sure how the Sheffield Shield works, but the Queensland Bulls are in first. So it's going to be a tough game for us coming up next. But yeah, that is the end of this episode. If you have made it this far, thank you so much. It's been a long episode. I don't know what I'll have edited it down to be. It's probably going to be in the 40 minutes at the very least, I'd imagine. So if you have made it this far, I want you to comment down below 5. No, I don't want you. In fact, yeah, just comment 5, so I know you've made it this far. Or if you've alternatively, if you just skipped to the end to see the end of the game, which I don't blame you if you have. Just appreciate everyone that comes through and watches all of these videos. But yeah, thank you for watching. As always, if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and I will catch you in the next episode.